What's up, YouTube? Peterbilt Knife Guy here. I hate everything to do with buck knives. I'm just kidding. It's me, the martialist, but Peterbilt Knife Guy is a strange name, by the way. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Maybe he builds knives and he's a guy. He identifies as a guy. I don't want to, assume his gender, but he has kind of put it out there that he wants people to be honest and talk about what's good and what's bad about, knives and give people the real hard truth. And if you're a fan of my channel by any degree, you know that I'd be doing that. So here's the deal. If at any point you are using a knife where you should be using a hatchet, then you are a dummy and you deserve to have all your knives break. And I hope all the tips just chip right off. I'm going to put into the community tab what I was doing with this today. I bet you can guess. And I got some friends that they have a long driveway and they're kind of getting a little advanced in age. So I used this to fell several trees that were about, I would say, 8 to 12 inches in diameter and many branches and smaller things. And this being this is a $40 tool. It has a convex edge, I think. Let's take a look. Yep. Can you see the convexness? There we are. And I think this is Sandvik steel, meaning it is really going to hold up. It's tough stuff. I'm going to get out actually a Victorinox Edge Doctor, and I'm going to doctor it up. But here's the deal. This is for wood processing. Knives are for game processing, and some of them do allow you to do some small timber processing and stuff around the camp if you're one of those people that pretends that people back in the day used to do that outside of an emergency situation, but they didn't, because that's just silly. Do you really think that the Nessmuk guy or the Kephart guy, they went out into the wild with one knife and then they hammered on it with a piece of timber into another piece of timber? The answer is no, because if that knife broke or the edge was badly damaged, they would be very far up shit creek without a paddle. And if you have read the book by that Kephart individual, he calls the Smoky Mountains the land of do without. But you don't want to do without your life, because you'll die. That's dying. This thing, it gives you a ton of leverage. This is like heaven on earth compared to, I got this using the Wood Eating SP, I don't know if it's the 5. It's the big Saber bolo knife. I've reviewed it on the channel, but obviously this is not optimal. I mean, I wore off all the skin on that part of my thumb. You got to be careful. You got to be knowledgeable about your workspace, where this is going to go to if you miss and ricochet off. But I just got to say, this is what that is for. This is for processing timber, chopping up small pieces of wood, things, that are, I would even go to 15 to 18 inches in diameter. If they're not alive, like say you're felling a dead tree, it's going to take forever because there's not much weight to help you pull that thing down and break it off. But it worked really well today. And I would just challenge Peterbilt Knife Guy to invest in something like this and use tools the way they're supposed to be used. If I were to take the tip of my knife and jam it into a screw and then be like, oh my God, it broke off, people would just be like, you're a silly goose. You did something that was not the way it should have been. So yeah, that's all I got for today. Thanks for sticking with me to the end. In the community tab, I'm going to post some stuff of the trees, the stumps of the trees that I felled. Check it out. And yeah, I'm going to be here. I'll be telling the truth. Buck supremacy forever. Just kidding. Have a good one.